Welcome to Gruesome Progrum.
Welcome back to the Gruesome Program. I, of course, am your host, Dick Gruesome, and we've got a zany show for you. By zany, what do I mean? I mean, we got a zany guest for you guys. It's Jamie. He's back.
Yeah, what up, Big J Cath, Mr. Right On, what's happening?
I love that. I love the ad libs that always happens after an introduction with guests.
With a guest? What kind of guest?
Just any kind of guest.
Any kind of guest.
Just any kind of guest.
Right
a tall
on.
guest, usually.
Tall guest, yeah.
I find tall people have a lot to say about nicknames. Probably because they get them all the time. Hey, Stretch.
I got a guy used to call me Moses.
And what's that mean?
Everybody thought that I thought he was talking about Moses from the Bible. But no, I was talking about Moses Malone. Talking about the basketball.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense.
They do make more sense.
Right.
Depending on how you look at the Bible.
Right. I was like, I'm almost positive everyone from the Bible is 4 foot tall, but
yeah, I think nobody in those days could grow above maybe 5. I think Jesus might have been like 5'2".
Well, they died at like 11 or 12. So there's.
Well, yeah, that's why Jesus was special, because he lived to like 30 or something like that. They had to kill him. He was past 11 or 12.
We'll do a Google and we'll check it out on break.
Yeah,
we've got a lot to go over today, a lot to talk about today specifically. Want to get into Corey Feldman if we have time.
Oh yeah.
Want to get into some Will Smith,
my man.
But first and foremost, I would love to just dip our toes into this quartering beef. I had beef.
I see you had a little bit of funking going on. Your comment section was popping,
right?
So I figured I'd come up here and get a first-hand seed.
Absolutely,
yeah.
A beef though.
A beef, yeah. I see. Like, people don't like you. That's how you know you made it. That's how you know you made it.
It's great. It's not even that they don't like me. They really don't.
They really don't.
Did you see some of the comments? Hurtful.
No, I meant to go back and look, but I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm ready for this.
You know what? Here's the thing about that beef. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it because I've talked a lot more shit about more people.
Right.
And this was a whim. I just did it. Had a couple drinks.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Go on YouTube, talk about some shit. This fat fuck comes up, as he typically does. He has 1.5 million.
Jesus Christ.
1.5 million subscribers.
Should it be those people who you think might see the comment and say, yeah, whatever?
Right.
But no, that's not what happened this time.
Dude, it's so crazy. Well, I'm confident that he's got a very, very, very loyal fan base. Much more loyal than, I don't want to say it, but I think we all know. And not only that, people were, so I made a rebut video.
Yeah.
Which I think I won
I think so.
I think I won.
I think so. I haven't heard him say anything. Shut him down, as far as I know.
but not only that, like the first video I got creamed, right?
Yeah.
No likes. I was ostracized in the comments.
Yeah.
And then on my rebuts video, I got way more likes, and there was only like 2 or 3 shit talking comments. So
okay.
What I'm saying is, and it got more views. So what I'm saying is, all those people watched it. They were like,
yeah. What the fuck is this? Right.
So they had nothing to say. I won.
Right.
And in all honesty, I'm not gonna say I feel bad, because I don't feel bad at all.
You shouldn't. As you shouldn't. He'll be all right. He's a big boy.
Literally. But more so, what he in all honesty, he seems like a great guy.
Yeah, that's what almost makes you feel bad. Right. It's like, I didn't have to do this.
Right. He seems like a sweetheart.
But hey, man, you're in the field, bro. You in the field.
He's got 1.5 million people. If you can't take a fat comment,
with 1.5 million army strong. Strong army. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Whatever way, goddammit, it's 1.5 million of them some bitches.
It's like, I called him fat and boring. That's like if I called you black.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I mean, what I'm gonna do? Say no, I'm brown. What do you know?
Like, so I just want to get that out of the way. I want to lay that to bed or something. He kept using this term, laid bare.
Laid bare. What does it mean?
I just still don't know.
I have to watch. Now I gotta watch him. Lay bare.
And I'm gonna let this lay bare now.
Okay,
that's what I think it means. I think it means let it to rest.
Got it.
That's what I think.
Got it.
So I'm gonna let this bear out.
That actually sounds pretty deep. Like, he might be actually a pretty cool guy. You try to get him on the show. Try to get him on. Try to get him on.
And another thing, why I think I had such a target on my back was I I made fun of video games, and people love video games. People love video games. You like video games?
I love video games. I don't play them like I would like to, but I love them. I love them. I got a PlayStation in my room. My son wants me to let him have it in his room. I refuse. Right. I will play that damn game. Right. So yes.
It's absolutely. Like, did you pay for it?
Motherfucker.
Who paid for it?
Right.
How are you going to even get more games?
Right. Who paid for you?
How are you going to play more games?
Right.
How are you going to plug it into the wall without electricity when I disconnect the wires?
What if I just cut it all off?
So I think we should be cool.
Yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be better than cool. Ice cold.
And you know what? I think that's a great. I'm going to open invitation. You seem like a great guy. Yeah. I apologize, and I think it would be great if you came on the show.
I'm all about this whole world peace shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I am. The whole world is honestly, this is a great segue into what I want to talk about.
All right.
The whole world is kind of just fake entertainment.
Yeah.
Do you think anything's real anymore? For instance, this whole Will Smith thing.
Oh, man.
I want to talk about this Will Smith thing.
What is real with this?
So this is what I'm saying. There's these articles. I got one, I think. I don't even know what this is. This is about like Jada Pinkett Smith's reveals they were separated for like a while.
Like years.
Right.
Like years.
So this just adds to the humiliation of Will Smith. So this is what I think's happening. And if you have your own opinion, you can think whatever you think about this, but I think that Will Smith made a boo-boo with that slap. I believe that was real. I don't believe that was fake.
Probably real. Yeah, it was probably real.
I believe that was real. And now Will Smith has so much money.
Yeah.
So much power.
Yeah.
So much influence. That he has all these people, like his only way out from this is to be made to look like a piece of shit fool.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith, she's constantly clowning on him. Clowning?
Right.
Clowning?
Clowning.
Right.
Clowning.
Right.
Disrespecting.
She's constantly disrespectful to him.
Emasculating.
Right. Thank you. You've got his friend. Let's pop into that real quick. Let's watch this.
Homeboy.
It's editing, you know what I mean? Jeremiah, why don't we have this ready? Like, I'm going to give you the time of the day.
Right.
Burn Notice, second degree burn notice story, now streaming on Tubi TV. Check it out, guys.
Right.
All right, here we go.
You looked at my Instagram, you see the hundreds of celebrities that I've done business with, done things with. During the latter years of our relationship, Will was not my friend. I was his friend. I was around before they had Trey. Jada was the woman that everybody wanted. And Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick?
Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars, you can get her 80 private
This is new. I did not that part.
Baby leg.
What
she
the
want
fuck?
That baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission.
And who needs enemies when they got friends like you?
Well, I could tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Damn, somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. You're
all right, hold on. Pause. Super quick pause. This is something I thought was exclusive to old black ladies, but apparently black men are now doing this. I'm not a fan.
What's that?
Jew glasses.
Oh yes.
What is going on with this?
If you hadn't pointed that out, I wouldn't have noticed that. But yes, that is normally an old black lady thing.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe either it's an old black lady thing or it's a young black guy with money thing.
Right.
Because if you look at society, the more these dudes get money, the more they start to dress like the person that raised them, and that's more than likely their mama.
Sure.
These guys is wearing skirts, they're wearing extra tight jeans.
Right.
And look at this fool with these glasses on.
These giant Jew glasses.
I want to find out where he got them. I'm gonna get some from my mom.
Are these even prescription? These look like
they're prescription.
This looks like cellophane in between. You can't even see his eyes.
Well, like Glad Wrap right there.
in the book. So you like you doing some real elegant pimp. I'm blowing you up. I love that. I'm blowing you up.
This is what Jada makes the new
Sounds
people
funny.
do. And I ain't gonna say new. They probably been there after my son, right? They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwaine Martin.
He said that like, duh. Him and Dwaune, come on, y'all.
So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, "Hey, you got eyes on Will? We need him to come watch this." So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwaune down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. And I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this. Like, this is unlike him, right? So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwaune and having anal sex with Will.
This is.
Let me process that for a second.
Let me process this for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwaune was standing up, killing him, murdering. Murder. He was murdering there.
All right, so super quick though.
Man.
Super quick. I've got many thoughts about this.
Right.
First thought, just what he said, Dwayne's murdering Will in his asshole. Sex. Murdering.
Yeah.
He can't hear this outside of the door before he comes in.
I mean, it's so many things.
There's so many things happening.
Yeah.
There's so many things happening. So fair enough.
Right. So here you are, Will Smith and Dwayne. I almost called that man Dwayne Johnson.
I almost called him Dwayne Wade.
Right. Me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might as well have been.
Might as well be. But I think Dwayne Wade is the bottom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's another conversation for another show because I hear he going through it. But
him and that Marlon Wayans, man, you guys got a lot to talk about. You guys got a lot to fucking speak up about right now. We got a lot to go over. Holy
fuck! What the fuck?
Fucking like he was one of my favorite Wayans.
Man, I saw this.
One of my favorite
He was
Wayans.
the funniest one, the realest one.
I like Damon.
Damon's
my favorite.
Damon is the realest one.
Right.
Keenan is the mastermind.
Sure.
Sean is Sean.
Right.
But Marlon is Marlon was that.
He was a silly, goofy young.
He's a silly, goofy young dude.
He's like one of us.
Yeah, exactly. He should be right here.
Yeah.
Let's get him on the show too.
Ugh.
You know, back to this
Dwayne.
murder here.
Right.
So here you are, Will Smith and Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne Martin, and you are on a set.
Right.
And you know people are looking for you because you know you got to be somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you trying to sneak and get some boot.
Right.
And how comfortable are you knowing that everybody looking for you?
To be fair, passion.
Passion, yeah.
It's passion.
I mean,
these two lovers.
I will believe
two
that.
lovers in the night.
That's possible, especially if that like just started, which is like early.
Hey, you ever have gay sex before? No, man. Well, maybe you'll be.
Have you ever sodomized a man?
I know I should know this. Who's Dwayne Martin?
Dwayne Martin. He's not super duper famous. I think he done a couple movies.
Right.
He had a TV show.
I gotta get.
No, it wasn't My Wife and Kids. That was.
You know what? Maybe I
forget what show it is. Right there, right topped up. Already sees us.
I just did some Google code real quick.
Yeah.
Of course, now they've got.
Of course, there's always a side by side. Every picture is him with Will Smith right now. Every picture is going to be with him.
Well, you know, what are you going to do?
I mean, you know.
I get it. Wait, so he's banging him.
He's banging him. Yeah. I mean, when you look at that picture right there, he kind of looks like, yeah, bitch.
Right, he kind of looks like a little penis.
Right. And Will is hanging on like, you heard my man. So, you know.
So just, what do you think do you think this guy's lying? Do you think he's telling the truth? What do you think?
Back to what I was saying, you know, besides the passion, like, you don't hear somebody come into the door, put a key in, like first try to turn the knob and see that it's locked.
You're saying they would have heard.
They would have heard. They had many times to hear the knob turn.
And you would think that they would be on
keys
edge.
Come out right. And if he came in and saw that, he would have seen him pulling his dick out of Will Smith's butt.
So you think it's fake? You think he's lying?
I think at best it's over exaggerated.
Right.
Now, unless he had headphones and the passion was that strong for him to be
maybe he was listening to, maybe they had to listen to Getting Jiggy with it.
Getting Jiggy with it, summertime, depending on the time of year.
Just the two of us.
Just the two.
He's got one. He's got one here, bud.
He's got the other
one, you know.
Just the two of us. You know what?
They can make it if they try.
I believe
just the two of them.
It happened. Never mind.
You and him.
Never mind. Earbuds. It happened.
Well, you know, here's what I think. I do think he's lying, and I think people are saying that he's lying to bash Will Smith. He's being a bad friend. Here's what I think. I think Will Smith got himself in such a pickle.
Yeah.
That he said to everyone, guys, trash me. Like, he's paying this guy to trash him so everyone feels sorry.
Right.
For Will.
That's a good one.
That's what I think.
That's a good one.
I think it's
That's
all fake
believable.
and made up.
That's believable. You know, they did say that he tried to get some money out of Will before, and it didn't go right. Will offered him some money, and then you got to think like, it's probably fake because like they're so adamant about fighting back. Apparently, Will's husband Jada has been spotted saying, "Oh, we're suing." So it's
Right.
You know,
I think I got an article. Hold on.
yeah, so it's like it go both ways. Like, why would you be willing to come out and say this, knowing they could sue you unless you had a smoking gun?
Okay.
And
Los Angeles Times. Will Smith rejects sex allegations by former friend and Jada. She says they may sue. She says,
it. Of course, she says it.
What is, and then, that guy also said something else that was very interesting. I could go back to the video, but you could just take my word for it.
I'll take your word for it.
He says Jada was the woman everyone wanted. Is this, I'm not under, I understand this is a terrible picture. Obviously, this is a bad picture.
Because this is today.
Right.
Like, was.
Yeah, let's see the days of yore. Hold on. Let's just get a reference. Jada, let me do some Google code.
Yeah.
Let me see if this works. Smith. I'm gonna try this code, see if that works. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay. What is a good one? This is her from a while ago?
That recent.
I mean, that's a while ago. It has to be.
Ago, right?
I know at times she does look. I know at times she is very attractive. I'll say that.
Type in.
But she looks so much like Tupac.
Maybe that's why they were soulmates. I don't know. Type in Jada Pinkett, low down dirty shame.
It's and another thing though too is the way the world's changed so much.
Man,
the world changed so much.
Yeah.
So like this back then was attractive.
Exactly.
But like, look at Cardi B or
today,
something.
You look at what they got going on today. It's hard to compete.
It's hard to compete because everything's so fake.
It's fake, and when you look at the fake like Cardi B, her fake look right.
Right.
She did her fake right. Some of these fake people look like ants walking around, but her fake look good. It looks believable.
Well, and because now like being thin was a very cool thing back then.
Yes.
And
exactly.
by all means, sure. Yeah, I'm not
cool.
saying that.
Not at all. Cool.
But now,
you look now
to have the right areas be emphasized correctly.
Right. They want the right areas emphasized correctly, and if you emphasize them enough, they don't care about the other areas.
Can I get like a zoom in? What is happening? Okay, here we go. Let's whole video. Let's check this out.
Okay, check that. Play that.
Hi friends, it's Brandy at Brandy Jackson Wellness, and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here with me today.
So I'm not trying to make fun of this lady. I'm just going to skip through what she's saying. We'll just get to the juice.
No disrespect. We on a time limit.
All right, here we go.
Miss Jada Pinkett Smith has really great.
Right, yeah, sure.
Habits.
Yeah, that's fine.
There are some questions I have, or I would ask her if I were doing a consultation.
Okay, now I want to hear what you what do you got to say?
Now let me into it.
To do plant-based approach. And
Plant-based.
I just want to go ahead.
Yeah, you lost me at plant-based.
Is that it? Come on,
That's all you got? Now you talking about food?
She got us. She fucking got us.
I slapped this bitch.
She got us big time. I
slapped this bitch.
Look at that.
That was it. Let me not say that. That was
what a
disrespectful.
fuck. Yeah, I know. But in all honesty.
But I will slap this bitch, though, if she wastes
an
our time
internet
like this.
slap, which is, you know what an internet slap is?
What's that?
Where's the dislike? Where
you gonna give her the thumbs down? You give her the wrong place, wrong time, baby.
Right.
You get that thumbs down. Sorry.
No, I didn't. I didn't even do it, lady. I didn't even do it. I didn't even know. I would have had it been right there.
Good man. She got saved.
Had it been right there.
She got saved.
So yeah, anywho, yeah, she's fine. Like, I don't get it. I mean, and when also too, when I say fine, I'm not like she's fine. I mean, like, she's okay. She's okay.
Yeah, that's it, right? Especially right now. Back then, she was like, okay. Right now, it's like, yeah.
And she's really trying to feel this. I guess she has a disease or something.
Alopecia. She can't grow hair. She doesn't. Well, let me not say can't, but doesn't grow hair well or something like that.
But like so many people like don't have hair and they get it together and they can figure it out.
And they can figure it out. And they can make it work.
Like, you know? I've seen women wear wigs, which I think is silly sometimes, but it makes them look good.
But it looks good. It works. And I see your hair the next day and it's shorter, and then the next day and it's longer again. But I let it go because it looks good.
Right. And honestly, like people who do that, like more power to them. Honestly,
for real. You got, especially when you do it to make it look like your hair actually looks.
Right.
You know, I hear you. Like if you get your arm cut off, you go get a prosthetic arm.
Right.
I'm not gonna go get a Mexican arm.
Right. Well, if you get it on Temu, you might.
I mean, I might receive one. That's not what I'm going to ask
and
for.
Big Whoop, you can get long sleeves.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a tattoo. I've seen, you know what people...
Get a sleeve, a tattoo sleeve.
Here's something interesting.
Yeah.
We live in a world now where people live paycheck to paycheck, right?
Absolutely.
People are hungry. They're
hungry
starving.
and broke.
They're broke.
Yeah.
They're broke. They live paycheck to paycheck. Mm-hmm. And some of these people have tattoos on their face.
On their face.
On their fucking on your face?
Like, I look at people, I'm like, you know what? You can't be nothing but a gangster. You can't be nothing but a rapper. You cannot do anything else.
Right. Oh, Uber too, but
Uber, right.
And that's like, that's pretty good for you.
Yeah, that's good for you. I mean, that's the best. That's like top of the line.
I just feel like a face tattoo is something reserved for when you make $100,000 at least.
Absolutely.
Like I got $100,000 in a lifetime.
I'm talking about like you have it.
Like
you have it
1 week or one day or something.
Like you actually have $100,000. And you have the means to make more.
Right.
Then you can get whatever. You can get a fucking maze on your face if you want to.
Thank you. But this idea that anyone who works at a sticker factory or whatever, sticker factory, a doctor's office, you just want to get your face tatted up. Right.
Like you'll never get another job.
There's a lady that was on the news. Mm-hmm. And this was a big deal because this is a regional tribal tattoo. It's like a Hawaii thing. It's like some kind of face tattoo. It's a tribal face tattoo.
Okay.
And she was the first of all. Which is
tribal.
Mind-blowing to me.
Face.
I know. It's like, why you can change. I understand these traditions go on. That's why they're traditions, but we can change them.
You can change them, and you can ignore them.
She was beautiful too, and you got to see what she looks
working? Like. Were the tattoos working?
Check this out. So she's the first woman on the news, like in Hawaii. I'm gonna do some code. Let me see if I can figure this out. Woman with face tattoo reads news. See if that code works. Yeah, I think this is it. So it's a Maori face tattoo. So this is like a traditional kind of thing that people do. And she's the first person to have this and read the news with it, which is great. That's great. Not for me.
Right. I'm like, is it? Let's see.
This is Britney Spears. Look at right. See,
no.
And see where it is?
No.
Like she just got done eating squid ink or something like that.
Yeah.
That was delicious. No. Like why? Why? Is this a video? Can we see it? Not going to give you the time of day. We got Little Travolotos Magenta on Spotify. The song is Vibe. We got Second Degree Burn to Burn Note a Story. Now streaming on Tubi TV.
Poppin'.
This show, subscribe and like.
Right now.
And we are okay. Here we go.
A homicide investigation is underway tonight after a man was found dead at a home in the Auckland suburb of Flatbush. The sound of gunshots and armed police yelling for a man to give himself up echoed across the neighbourhood early this morning. And as Lauren Hendrickson reports, it all ended with another man being arrested following a 6-hour standoff with police.
What a 6-hour standoff.
What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
I don't even know what she was talking about.
Every time I thought I knew where she was from.
Yeah. Another accent came out. It's like, no, because she started off with a whole paragraph in another language. So I'm like, okay, well, she's in her native land.
Right, that makes sense.
Cool down there. They're down with that. But then she got to talking English, talking about Flatbush in Oakland.
Right.
So it's like, nah,
she fucked up.
She fucked that up.
Should have kept the weird thing going. So, no one knew what was happening.
Yeah. Hey, man. I don't feel it.
What a goofball. And she wasn't without that. It's like, can you just
is there anything you can do? Like just for the news, and when she go back home, you can do whatever.
I suppose, and I'm sure she wouldn't do this because she's committed to the tattoo.
Serious. Yeah, she's serious.
But I'm supposed she could put makeup on.
You could. There's a shade that'll match her skin and cover all of that. But
look into it.
Me saying that, I'm a self-hater. You a racist white man, so I'm not going to leave it.
I don't think so, though. I think look into it.
I know we ain't.
Right.
I know that. I think look into it, though. Problem.
I think she should look into it.
She should look into that seriously if she want to progress.
To have the balls, because they can't possibly all be doing that.
No. I mean, as we see, she's the first woman to read the news.
Right.
Women have been reading news for at least 3 years now.
Right.
And that tattoo,
which I still don't get, but
I don't know. anyway, and that tattoo got to be like a 1,000,000-year-old custom,
right?
You know, so I mean, for it to be happening now,
I shouldn't have X'd out of that thing too quick. Anyways, Will Smith denies having gay affair with Dwayne Martin.
He denies it through his wife.
Is there anything else to this, or Jeremiah? What do you think? We're pretty much we're juiced up on this. In a now viral interview with internet personality Tasha K. Have you heard of Tasha K before?
Yes. Tasha K makes her way around talking shit.
Right.
She stir up stuff like this.
Right.
This is definitely.
I feel like an idiot even asking you that.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was just a. I wasn't sure if everyone knew.
I mean,
who
like
she was.
people know who she is because Cardi B had to get into it with her, and other than that, that's her introduction to the world. She has a fan base. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if she got a quartering fan base.
I know there's an H in
She
there.
got a fan base,
but I'm sure it will come up.
There's no H.
Oh, there's no H. No. Yeah, that's right. Hold on. So this is interesting too. Is she the one I'm thinking of? Does she have a tattoo right here? There's, and this isn't racist. I'm telling you, it's not.
Okay.
This isn't racist.
Okay.
There's like 3 or 4 of these girls who look exactly the same. It's like Nicki Minaj.
That's the common look,
right?
Like, and it's not racist because they're different nationalities,
right?
She's a Latina. Nicki Minaj is black. Well, Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad. Actually, she's from New York, but she's a Trini,
right?
Actually, so no, you're not racist,
right? I mean, no, I am though, but I'm not specifically about that.
Okay, let me rephrase that. That wasn't racist. You were racist, motherfucker.
Right.
That wasn't racist.
Right. Specifically that part. I don't want that to be confused.
Right. Because you got some other shit if you want to hear racist. Yeah. You got some racist shit if you want to hear that. That wasn't racist. I mean, hey, you know.
So, and then also too, I believe what's happening here. I don't want to keep searching all these pictures, but you see what they're doing. I believe what they're doing with their noses too is they contour their noses. I think. You see how it's like so thin? Yeah. And I believe that shadow is makeup.
It might be. Like,
I think it is.
Like no matter which direction she turns her head, that shadow is going to be right there. Even if there's a shadow on the other side of the face, that's going to be that shadow still right there.
There's a picture of, I can't remember who. I could let me pop on Facebook, see if there's any.
It too.
Right. Maybe it's not her, but it's like the before. I bet it's Nicki Minaj.
Probably.
And it's a completely different fucking person.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me start. Nicki.
Makeup and surgery. That shit is the devil.
Nij. I don't know. Before. The code will figure itself out.
It will.
And after. The code always knows. Okay.
Adder, you boy.
Okay. See, I mean, this is insane right here, but there's an even, I know, like, what is, she's lightning?
She's lightning.
Is that frowned upon in the black community? Lightning?
In the broke black community, yes.
Right.
You know, because they always say, well, once these black folks get rich, they gonna make themselves look white.
Right.
Have you seen Sammy Sosa?
No, I haven't.
Sammy Sosa looks like you right now.
Sosa
went from me to you.
Jeremiah, pull up that code. We got to get that code.
Yeah, man, bring up Sammy Sosa.
But check this out. So this is what I'm talking about. So, and I mean, clearly she's at least old enough to have a tattoo. Yeah. So I don't know if that's 12 or 13.
Yeah, I don't know how old that was. Like the story is Lil Wayne used to pick on her for not having a lot of ass.
Right.
You know, so she went and bought some.
Right. And you know what? Like, I'm not like, it's hard to be against top surgery and bottom surgery of all these trans. Yeah. And then before top surgery and bottom surgery.
Right.
for all of this.
Yeah. You know, they call you, there's a little bit of contradiction. You
gotta pick a lane here.
Yeah. You know, hey.
So with that being said, have all the top and bottom surgery you want.
Whatever.
But also too, we can still talk about it.
Exactly.
Because I mean, there's so much top and bottom surgery.
If you're going to show it to me, I'm going to respond to it.
Look how much top and bottom surgery this is.
That's a transformation.
It's almost like, is this manipulated?
Right.
This is
Like how real is that? Like how real is the before?
Right.
You know? But there was a video that's supposed to be of Nicki Minaj, and she was in the hallway on the phone talking in like the projects or some shit like that. And she was slim. I don't know if she was that slim.
Right.
So maybe that was before.
Right.
But yeah.
Right. I don't want to say yikes, but
yikes.
You know.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna. All right. Next show we will get back into the Corey Feldman. Oh my God, I wanted to get into it, but we just don't have enough time.
Yeah,
we just don't have enough time.
We'll be all right. Fuck them.
All right. All right, guys. See you on the next one. I think that was a great.